This is a pre-built version of the application. So let's go ahead and run it. And I want to show what changed from the previous version. So let's go ahead and run the previous version also. So in this new version, this is the meeting times that we have. So let's copy those and put them here, since we will be using them shortly. So in the previous version here, if we go to the meeting times, so here all the meeting times are for 3 credit hours, and here in the new version we have a different number of credit hours. So those are for 3 credit hours, and those meeting times are for 1 credit hour, and those for 4 credit hours. And here in the old version we do not have any conflicting meeting times, whereas here in the new version we have conflicting meeting times. So those two meeting times conflict with meeting time 01. So meeting time 01 is on Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 9, and meeting time 09 is Monday from 8 to 9, and meeting time 13 is Monday, Wednesday from 8 to 10. So for example, this meeting time has 4 other conflicting meeting times, and those meeting times have no conflicting other meeting times. Same for those. And if we look here in the old or in the previous version of the project, so here we have part-time and full-time students max class load. So for part-time students, the maximum number of classes that they can take is 3, and for full-time students, the maximum number of classes that they can take is 5. Whereas here in the new version, instead of maximum number of classes, we go with maximum number of credit hour load. So for part-time students, the maximum number that they can take is 7 credit hours, and for full-time students it is 16 credit hours. And let's run it again and also show what changed. So we are still going to do the initial data and the department data coming from the database. So here we have 3 departments, and the math department have B1 as the main building, and the electrical and computer engineering department has B2 as the main building, and the physics department has B3 as the main buildings. And the math department offers those courses, the ECE those, and the physics this one. and those are the affiliated instructors with each department. And if we go to courses, so here we have 11 courses, and here we have the course ID and the department name and title. So this is the department, and this is the name of the course, and this is its title, and this is the number of credit hours for each course. So this one has only 1 credit hour. This one 3, and this one 4. And the number of sessions for this one is 2, for this one is 3, and for this one is 1 session. And I think we've gone through everything here before, so let's go to a student, and we have 100 students, and each one will indicate if they are full-time or let's find a part-time one. This one is part-time, and we indicate what courses they have passed or if they haven't passed any courses. So this one passed this course, and this one passed all those courses, and they are qualified for those courses and not qualified for those. And this is their availability, what meeting times they can be scheduled for. And instructor, so we have each instructor, their name, their qualification, and their availability, what meeting times they can be scheduled for, and the qualification is what courses they can teach, they can be scheduled for. And we've gone through the meeting times before, and this is location. So the location is by building and room in that building. So building B1 has 3 rooms, and this is their seating capacity, and building B2 have also 3 rooms, and building B3 have only 1 room. And B1 is for the math department, so all those courses can only be scheduled in building B1. And B2 is for the ECE department, so all those courses can only be scheduled in building B2. And building or the physics department has building B3, and it offers this course, so it can only be scheduled here. And will be running in verbose mode, and those are the current settings. So the display mode is verbose, and we will be running in standalone, and we have those 3 settings enabled: student scheduling, and instructor availability, and student availability. So standalone, and we will try to find a schedule with 0 conflicts. So we started with generation 0. We had this number of conflicts, and this is a table representation of this schedule with the least amount of conflicts, and each generation have 9 different schedules. And those are the conflicts in generation 0. So those are the conflicts in generation 21. So we found a solution after this number of generations. And this is the schedule with no conflicts. And here we have an instructor booking conflict. So we have this instructor is scheduled for those 2 classes at meeting time 03 and meeting time 11. So instructor 03 scheduled to teach both classes at same or conflicting meeting times. So meeting time 03 conflicts with meeting time 11. And let's go up here. So generation 0 here we have an instructor booking same meeting time. So actually you mentioned instructor booking, so let's show location booking. So meeting time 04 and meeting time 12. So meeting time 04 conflicts with meeting time 12. So location building 2, room 3 reserved for both classes at same or conflicting meeting time. And this is an example of student booking at conflicting meeting times. So meeting time 04 and meeting time 12. Etc. So let's display from the department schedule perspective, display our solution. So this department, so we have 3 departments in the system: a math, a electrical and computer engineering, and a physics department. So the math department is in building B1, so all the classes that were scheduled should be in building B1. So B1 room 2, B1 room 1, B1 room 2, B1 room 3, and B1, B1, and ECE and building B2. So same thing here, we have B2 and B2, 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 same, and same thing. And physics department has only one course, and it is scheduled at building B3. And this is the affiliated instructor. And let's display from the location schedule perspective. So we have building B1 room 1, and here we have B1 room 2, those classes, B1 room 3, and here we have instructor 02, but at different meeting times. So 06 and 15, and let's check if they conflict with each other. They shouldn't. So meeting time 06 does not conflict with anything. Meeting time 15 does not conflict with anything. And same thing, meeting time 16 and 13, and 13 conflicts with all of those, but none of the other meeting time is one of those. And from the instructor schedule perspective, so we have 7 instructors, and we have this setting enabled, instructor availability setting. So we do look at the availabilities of each instructor when scheduling them. So he's available meeting time 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, and 15 and 16. And he is scheduled in meeting time 05. And this instructor is scheduled meeting time 06 and 08. And this one meeting time 15 and 14 and 06 and 16, etc. And from the class schedule perspective, of the different classes, and for each class we have the course number and the class number, and here we have one session, so only one of those. And this is the schedule, the max number of students, and this is qualified instructor, so this instructor was scheduled to teach it. There is no prerequisite, and this is the number of students that passed the prerequisite, which means since there is no prerequisite and we have this number of students in the system, this means they are all qualified, so they have all passed the prerequisite. So a number of students that passed this course, already passed it, is this number, which means this is actually the number of qualified students, 72. And we ended up registering this number. And this is the max number of students. And we have student scheduling setting enabled. So let's do this. Let's display from the student schedule perspective. So now we can see their availability. So this student is available for all those meeting times, and this one, same thing. And he has those two settings enabled, student scheduling setting and student availability setting. So student scheduling setting means we do schedule the students. If it is disabled, we don't schedule any students. And student availability means we do look at the availability here before picking a meeting time. So we ended up with this schedule for this student. So for 3 classes, this one with 4 credit hours, this one with 4, and this one with 3, so 11 in total auto-scheduled credit hours. And if we go up here, so this one 16, so this is this student schedule. We have 3 and 3 and 3, that's 9, and 4, that's 13, and 3, we end up with 16. And so this is what this student is not qualified to take, and he's qualified to take those, and he has already passed those, and this is what he ended up being scheduled for. So 3 and 1, that's 4, and 1, 5, and 3, 8, plus 4, so 12, plus 3, we end up with 15. Now the source code will be available for download. Also a longer version that includes the coding and test running of the coded application will be available for viewing by channel members at the senior software engineer level and above.